Man, we should have won that game, man. I don't see how we lost this one, man. Damn, BK, that's your dad. That's your dad coming out. What? You look pissed off, boy. Damn, chill. Welcome back. This is Football Stories from the Past. Let me set the stage for this story. Well, in the previous episodes, I know I talked about radio school and how we used to play them. Well, we had to play them during the regular season game at T.L. Hanna at radio school. And it's a little town called Anderson, South Carolina. You play a game down there, it's hard to win down there. Even though we did win down there the year before in the playoffs to advance to the upper state championship. That was undefeated. And, you know, I know they was thinking about that game. So that's probably why they was, giving us a tough time the next year in the game. Well, fast forward, we lost this game. We barely lost it. I think our quarterback was hurt. Shoot, that game, I had a hell of a game. I had like 9, 10 catches or whatever. Matter of fact, I was in a paper for having like one of the players of the week that week. But anyways, fast forward, we had a lot of commotion going on during the game. Matter of fact, at halftime, one of our coaches started crying and all that because he got emotional because we was preseason ranked number 10 in the state. Because, we coming off the year before. We lost a lot of seniors, but we had a lot of seniors coming back. This is my junior year. So we had high expectations, and during this time, we was probably like 500. We had a 500 record. So he was getting all emotional. So we came out, in the second half, so all the coaches on edge after him, being emotional during halftime. So all the coaches on the edge. So every time anybody do anything wrong, miss a block, anything like that, drop a ball, anything, the coaches was, yelling and screaming and all that. Cause we really need to win this game because it's a regional game, for, playoff purposes. Well, anyway, we lost the game by I think we lost by like 8 or 9 points in it, something like that. So at the end of the game, we all gathered around in a circle and just started talking or whatever. So one of my coaches, he had a problem with one of my teammates, which is one of my homeboys, BK. Shout out, he said I could drop your name, Brandon. Well, what happened was, I think Brandon missed a couple blocks or maybe something like that during the game, or dropped the ball in the game. So one of the coaches started yelling at him after the game and getting in his face. He was like, "You gotta play better than that. You gotta start cussing him out." He grabbed him by the, up here by the shoulder pads. For the ones who play football, know what I'm talking about. He grabbed him by the shoulder pads, started shaking him. And Brandon's dad came out the stands. He was like, "Don't you touch my son. Don't you touch my son. Don't you touch my son." And it took the whole team to hold Brandon's dad back. Boy, he was about to jump on coach, boy. Shoot, that jump was crazy because, I ain't never seen somebody come out the stands and trying to fight like that. But, man, that's just a lesson, man, for you coaches, man. Don't touch these kids, man. Don't put your hand on nobody's son because you don't want nobody putting their hand on your son. But, yeah, Brandon was about to fight himself, and then his dad came out stand. Boy, I swear his dad ran about a 4 flat from the bleachers to the field. Boy, if we hold him back, boy, he about to give our coach the work, man. That joke would have made national news. But yeah, that story was still funny to this day.